We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4.
Set. Wk4.
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 1. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Herbert throwing again. And he will find his man on the outside. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now it's Herbert. Off the right side here, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Herbert back to the air. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
First and goal, Chargers.
Herbert. This will be caught just inside the 10. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now they'll automate to something else. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tip towards 2:22 on the clock. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hiking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They go again with Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
First
down.
Panther Street.
First and 10
Panther
at the
Street.
43-yard line.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And very little there. He might have got a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the Chargers' 41-yard line.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Kevin, go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 range. 18. Buffalo 18. Let go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
It's a turnover on downs.
OP. Set. Grenade. Grenade.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those.
He's got a man, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Set. Ready.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Cowboys nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Cowboy 8. 19 Riot. Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 19. 18. Trap 50. Trap 60.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hawk. Hawk 80. 79 Broncos. Cup 19. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to take another shot here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45.
Their own 45-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll shift things around.
79 Broncos. Cup 19. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bob. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 60 Bison. 6 Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Street. Ready.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Herbert. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Rodgers. 69. 79 Warriors. 70.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation. and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The Cowboys are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They fell in the opener, got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Cowboy 80.
As it's intercepted. We were walking off the field. Want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just
fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. We hit halftime. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Zone read, a give to Hampton. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. A run once more with Hampton. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. Stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Now look out. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Herbert. That is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And now an audible here into something else.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Titan, 19 Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to try and go deep again. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Cowboys 21.
It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to go up top again. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half.
A great play there. 69 yards. And the Cowboys come right out of the line locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Chargers 24.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now it's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
19 light. Steady.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now they'll change things up.
60, Buffalo 18, Pioneer, 19 tight, 19 tight. Rig alert, rig alert. Go street. Go street, street. Let go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Warriors 70, 65 catch. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hurt. Panther 11. Riggs. Hurt.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Brings up second and 20 at the Chargers.
18 Cardinals. 69, trap 60, trap 6, Buffalo 18, 18, Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 20.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Chargers 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now Herbert going to change the look.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Lad McConkey 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
17, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60.
On play action, they'll throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
42. Chargers, 38.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
5-9.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. A shotgun snap for Herbert. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and goal.
21.
Here's Herbert. That's complete, right around the 8. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 86, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
On 1st down, it's Blue. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Panther 60. Ready.
Handoff, Blue running right. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
60 Maverick. Ready. 19. Come back. Crap. Warrior 70. Go.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lead in the